오늘도 발표해 주실 연사는 영국의 웨인 비서 박사십니다. CSR 인터내셔널 설립자인 비서 박사님. 네, 박수로 환영해 주시기.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's a great pleasure to be here. First time in your country, and I hope it certainly won't be the last time. What I want to talk to you about today, and what I want to encourage you to do, is when you hear about CSR, or social responsibility, is to really question what we mean by that, and in particular to question whether it has been effective where it's been implemented in the West. So not just to copy what has been done in other parts of the world. Let me start by trying to summarize in one slide what is the dilemma that we face in the world today. Here you see a graph, and on the vertical axis is something we call the ecological footprint. This essentially measures the resources of the world divided by the population. And so all the countries below that red line are countries that are still living within the capacity of the earth. And you'll recognize many developing countries there. You can see China just about to move out of that area. On the horizontal axis is the United Nations Human Development Index. And this is a measure that adds together the health, wealth, and education of a country. And all the countries that are to the right of the red arrow are countries with a high human development, a high quality of life. So clearly where we want to be as a world is in this box, which we call the Sustainable Development box. In other words, we want high human development, but also we want to be living within the capacity of one planet. And can you see how many countries are in that box? It's basically empty. And there is our problem. The only way that we've figured out how to bring about human development is by sacrificing our environmental resources. And so you see that countries are moving up and across in order to achieve high human development. What we need to try and do, of course, is move developing countries across, but not up. And perhaps even more difficult, to move countries like the United States and Europe, to move them down without them believing that they are sacrificing their quality of life. It was already mentioned, the United States consuming around about 5 planets if we all lived the same lifestyle. Europe, it's about 3 planets we would need if we all consume at that level. So that is our challenge. And when I say to you that CSR is failing, this is what I mean. It's failing to change this picture, because this picture is what we've seen emerge over the last decades, and the trends are all still headed in the wrong direction.